Hello everyone, this is the unboxing of the Keychron K2 HE. This one has the Nebula linear magnetic switch, which is something new. Here it says a customizable keyboard for personalized gaming experience and peak performance. What else does it have over here? Let's see, hold on here. Okay, so magnetic Hall effect, which means that you can press the button way down or not as down. Compact design, both OS, Mac OS and Windows. Web configurator, so you can use the web to configure this. 1000 hertz polling rate, I guess through Bluetooth maybe. Pair up to 3 devices, interesting. Screw-in stabilizer, all right. And it has some light effects, okay. Cool. I got this at Amazon on Black Friday. I was inspired to get this because I purchased one open box, and unfortunately it wasn't working after I went home because I was going to show it to you, but that's okay. I paid let me see, maybe another $40, but that's okay. All right, it's very interesting how these things are put together. Okay, so it has a sleeve. Interesting. Okay. All right. And then you can push this out, right? Wow, okay. Now the one that I got previously had a mouse and cost much more. Okay. All right. All right. Quick guide, right? It should have different buttons, right? It comes with, I guess, a Mac configuration. It says connect 2.4 gigahertz receiver. You can do that. G cable and BT. It has I don't know if it has a USB cable or if it does, and it has some type of adapter maybe. If you're a Windows user, please find the appropriate keycaps in the box. It has Bluetooth. You can toggle to Bluetooth and then press the function button and 1. And then it has more instructions here. You can connect the cable, backlight, function Q, and you can go to the Keychron launcher, okay. Here it is, a factory reset and firmware update, a function plus J plus Z, and then switch to the right system, Mac or Windows, adjust the brightness, function W or function S, and then these other settings. Okay, that's cool. Manual. This has a lot of information. Definitely very useful. Seems to have different languages. And it has the English version. All right. Wow, very nice. Look at that. All right, let's look at the accessories. Okay. Let's see what we got. Do we get a cable? Yes, we do. Oh, look at that. What else do we got in here? Okay. So we got the keys. All right. Oh, look at that enter key. A lock key, a Windows key, an Alt key, right? Okay. And then, you got to convert, I guess, a converter. USB, that's nice. USB A, I guess, right? To USB see. I know it's hard to see. And then your Bluetooth, right? Okay. Then screwdriver, Allen wrench, so you can unscrew things. Things where you can pull out your key and then pull out your, no, this one. This is to pull out the keys. And this one to pull out, I think, the socket that makes the colors. Oh, look at this, braided. Very nice. And then an angle, because you hook up the power on the side. And here, whoa, this is heavy. Okay, wait a minute. This is heavy. Yep. It says right here, 75% wireless magnetic switch. Wow. This is nice. Very hefty. I do have another microphone. Hopefully there isn't any pattern interference. I'm not sure if I should keep the cable or not. We'll see. Usually I don't use Bluetooth. Maybe I should. I use a Mac and I don't want to use more plugs. But this is interesting. Wait, yeah. This is not USB-C, USB-A, the Bluetooth. So that's a bummer. Okay. Then instructions. I'm going to move this over. I'm going to cover it. Get it out of the way. All right. Okay. Wow. Hefty. Very hefty. Wow. So, Keychron K2 HE wireless. Wow, has the feet. Right. Has a different, very solid. Has different, I know it's hard to see, huh? Whoa, oh, there it is. See that? And over here. Okay, now I can stand. Wow, all right. And we will compare it with other keyboards in a minute. Wow. So I'm going to put this here so you can hear it. Or should I put it here? Maybe here, right? I'm used to these Keychron keyboards. Okay. That was good for a little while. Accents, right? And then let's look at the sides. Very hard to see, but they are there. I know you're not going to be able to see it. USB-C, and then Windows or Mac. I'm going to put it on Mac. That's the middle one. And then G, the USB or Bluetooth. We're going to go with probably wired, but we're not going to turn her. Well, let's see. We won't be able to see the colors. Okay. Again, it's hefty. It has these wood sides. It's probably, I don't know if this is fake wood. Yeah, much heavier. Okay. Now, that's really nice. Now let's compare this to the K3, right? This was the K3 Max. And, oh, the legs are still up. This is on Bluetooth, Mac. Okay, the legs are up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't think you can tell the difference, can you? Wow, there's a big difference in height. a lot of big difference in height. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's see. There is a big difference in height. A big difference. How can I measure that for you? Oh, here. So this one, I guess we can do in millimeters. Right. Let's say it goes up to 2. And it's not even 2. There's like some here. That's this corner, right? Let's say 2. It's not even 2. This one, close to 3.5. Okay. So it's a big difference. And let me see. Hold on. Here, I guess we can really measure it. I can barely see it. You won't be able to see it. Here it is. Oh, 1.5 inches. Yeah, 1.5 inches. Okay. From the bottom to the space bar, this one. Oh, easily 2.5, let's say. Those are big estimates, okay? Don't count on being perfect. Okay, wow. So this is way more flat, and I've been carrying this in my bag. It's been dinged and scratched. So I think what we need to do is to do a typing test. So I'm going to put this in G. All right, so I'm using it with my computer. So we're going to use this, and we're going to see how it sounds. It does sound different. It's a soft touch to it. Definitely it feels pretty premium, not primitive. But the primitive sound is always nice. The original sounds of the keyboard, like the original IBMs, those were nice. Looks like you were like doing something, like you were working. This is not as soft as these. Now I'm going to press these harder. You hear that? Now I'm not going to process this video at all, or the audio. These mics can pick up pretty well. Yes, I know it's on the table. Will it sound different? Maybe. Maybe we should leave it up. Why does it sound like that? Okay. I'm not sure about this space bar. Would have been nice if it was more mute. Now, let's listen to this one and see if you can hear a difference. You will. Oh yeah. Definitely a different feel. Okay, let's see. More clangy, isn't it? More like poof. And this one, more clangy. I don't know why I picked this sound more than, you know, change the taste, I guess. Let's F4. The F4 key is higher. Sounds more muted. You got a sense now of the sound of the keyboard, right? Let's see. Let's put it over here again. Let's see. These are soft. They sound softer. If you don't put your fingers on the keyboard, right? Like an old school typewriter. I was taught on a typewriter, and I still had to, and I guess it was electric. If I had it here. You can hear a different, this is one thing I don't like about this. I grab it here and it just pops out. It's annoying. Okay, so let's look at another keyboard that most people recognize, which is the Apple keyboard. This is it. Oh, what I don't know what is this one's called. But super flat. And I think you might have remembered the sound, right? This is not one of those butterfly ones. Here, let's put it over here. Let's give it a little justice here. Very muted, isn't it? But it's a solid keyboard. And you put your palms on here easily. It's a different sound. It really is a different sound. I don't know about this height. If I'm going to like that. So used to the K3. Do I want to keep my hands up then? Or down? Definitely it's going to be okay. You know. Then you got your inexpensive, sometimes you can find it for a $12 keyboard, like the Inland keyboard that you can find relatively inexpensive. Right, let's put this one over here. Although this keyboard has everything you need. Let's see. Also has a number key. It moves, doesn't it? The keys move. This one moves as well. Let me see. Oops. Let's try that again. It's quiet. It's useful. It's a bit expensive. But do you really want this type of experience or this one? Oh, you can feel a difference. It's like if you know anything about calculators from the 80s, you know, an HP button on a calculator, you can't beat. Okay. Ooh, this is an Apple design keyboard. Old school, maybe 90s. I don't remember. I still have one. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Full size. And it doesn't have, this one has the markers at D and K. D and K, while the new ones are in F and J. So you know this is super old school. Of course, this is more than 20 years old, probably. And the keys are a bit stiffer. I'm not pressing it down. Oops. Oh boy. Sorry. I don't know what. Yeah, I wouldn't use this keyboard. I mean, it's a little bit challenging. There's another Apple keyboard that's a little bit better, I think. Okay, let's get back to this one. Smooth, very smooth. Yeah, buttery smooth. Yeah, it's way different from this. Even though I like the clacky sound of the K3. Especially you want to show off at work that you're doing something. Not really. And when you know, like you click on it. I don't know. I've gotten used to this now. Well, more than a few months now. One thing I noticed, I'll hit this key on this side, and sometimes I'll hit it here, and the cursor will move. Well, not the cursor right there. Yeah, I guess the cursor will move over. This almost looks like it has a similar. Yeah, it does. I think. So, am I gonna have a problem with this area right here? I don't know. Time will tell. Trying to type. I'm looking around here in my office, trying to type words. It's going to be interesting to figure out if that's the height that I want. But yeah, this is different. Heftier, taller, elegantly. You know, more sporty, more clackier, more noise. You know, definitely, I'll probably keep this one at work. Probably. You know, make some more noise over there maybe. This one can stay here. My home office. But I do want something a little bit bigger with the keys for the number keys. Compare this. Yeah, much more squished. The keys are. Look at that command key, way bigger. Why not make it a little bit bigger? Give me more room on the keys. So this decision making. Yeah. So let's see how this looks, right? Okay. We can hook it up right here. Hold on. Oh boy. That fits nicely. See that? Not bad. Gets out of the way. Definitely, but this is not USB-C. Oh no. Why isn't this USB-C? Okay. Well, that's a disappointment. Things should be USB-C now. So this definitely is, I didn't notice that. Okay, well, that's part of it. Oh, let's do this. Let's go here. Oh boy. Crazy, huh? Okay, let's see. Let's listen to this one. A little more noisier. Okay, and this one. Oh, barely touching the keys and oh yeah, much more noisier. Interesting. And then if you want to touch softly. Wow. Soft touch, but it still has noise. Let's see with the soft touch here. Wow. Yeah. You know, I don't know. It has a nice feeling to it. You know, I do remember touching this keyboard at Micro Center. And I did like the sound of it and the height. But K3 was much, Max was much more portable. Less expensive too, I think, at the time. Okay, this is the only thing I don't like. This guy right here. hear that difference. Yeah, you can hear the difference. You should be able to hear the difference between the two. Okay. Well, that gives you an idea of the unboxing and the potential of this keyboard being part of your keyboard sets. If you like this video, please put a like on there. Also, if you like this content, please subscribe. There's a lot of math videos here that will help you. And thank you for the super chat for those who have provided that. I appreciate that very much. Okay, I hope you have a great semester. Bye-bye.